Hey, let's play Orbi Universo 2. This is gonna, well, it was gonna be episode 2, but if you look down here, it says the game was updated and it's not gonna behave as expected. And at first I didn't believe it, so I tried playing, and it is kind of messed up. But the second thing I noticed is my difficulty slider isn't here. And I went back and watched my first video, and I seen that I had it on regular difficulty. So I'm going to start a new game with the new update. I'm going to play on hard. So I'm going to change it from casual up to hard. Oh, I can't go any higher than that. And AI aggressiveness, I have it be at low. No, it'll be high. Well, it'll be on hard, but aggressiveness low. I think that'll be fine. Historical start, so everyone starts in the Stone Age. Emergence is going to be chaotic, so civilizations will emerge everywhere. And can't change my name yet. Observer mode is off. 150 civilizations. Alright, that's it. I'll start making history. I could re-roll. I could re-roll my card. Cool. So what do I want here? A warrior people who avert peace aversion. No, I don't want that. Re-roll. Let me see. Re-roll again. I'm looking at the negative things first. I don't want to be poor. Let's do case. No, I don't want to do that either. I want to be. Like now I'm looking for a certain one. I want to be warrior people who avoid war. I guess I'm not going to be able to. Alright, let's do case system. So I have the elite class. Here's my resources. Here's my food and land. Put my fertility over here. Nomad class. Soldier class. Priest class. Here's my legitimacy. Okay, here's my difficulty setting. Now I'm going to put it all the way up. So I'm going to make it go to 100. When you start the game on hard, it's only at, what, 75 it was? Very hard. But I'm going to turn it all the way up to maximum. We're going to leave it there. So I lose stability, satisfaction, legitimacy, and food. Okay. Perfect. And now the first thing I'm going to use my power for, I'm going to push for fishing. And what else am I going to rearrange here? I want my foraging and my hunting over here. And we're going to push for hunter-gatherer techniques. Now since I developed fishing, I'm going to push my sailing techniques. So that what I do is I like to invest in different things. I don't know what I was going to say. But now the next thing I'm going to focus on is agriculture. I want my people to learn how to farm. And yeah, I want to invest in my beginning technique things as much as I can. But later I'm not going to need hunter-gatherers, so I'm not going to really need to invest in them later. But right now it's the only thing I have. Looks like my nomad class is going up. It looks like there's more hunters than gatherers. 51% hunting. Okay, I've developed farming. So now I have peasants. I'm going to slow this down. Agricultural techniques. So, I don't have enough culture to do all of these things. So I'm going to turn off hunter-gatherer. I'm not going to invest in hunter-gathering anymore. I'm going to put all my investment into agriculture. No, I'm not going to do that. The only thing I'm going to invest right now is sailing. I'm gonna push for animal husbandry for my next technology. And I wonder if I should do some kind of policy for something. Encourage nomads, encourage fishing. Nah. So the elite are not satisfied. Low elite satisfaction. Yeah, they're pissed. Now, how should I make them happy? I could increase my legitimacy. Yeah, I'll do probably civil crafts. If the rich people, if the not rich, the elite can have cool looking fancy items, they'll probably be happier. I'm gonna do animal husbandry first and then go for civil crafts. But while I'm waiting, I can colonize Quebec. Nobody lives here, so I'll do a population settlement. And I'm gonna push this up to the maximum. So that way we can get our people here fast. I'm thinking that taking land is probably going to be the best way to increase my civilization rather than let these things increase. And you know, instead of investing in different things, I should probably try to spread as fast as I can. So here's animal husbandry. Good, good. But they're still nomads. So the nomads are the animal husbandry people. My population looks like it's going way up. My state size is going up. That's because I'm growing over here. Now I have crime, which is hurting my stability and my legitimacy. I'll put crime over here. I'll put the satisfactions up here together. So I have 103,000 people. And I want to get centralized government. That's what I need. That way, then I can push up my legitimacy and stability a little and make the elites happier. Switch these around like this. So there's my central government. I'm going to go ahead and push it to the maximum. Invest as much as I can into it. And I'm also going to stop investing in sailing. The investment will go up on its own anyways. Sometimes it won't. So I'm going to go for these civil crafts now. The foundational proto-industry of a settled civilization, producing basic manufactured items like pottery, simple textiles, and tools from locally available materials. Civil crafts are necessary for self-sufficiency in early settlements and for the basis of a more advanced manufacturing. Yeah, so the elites probably would like that stuff. Okay, so slavery institution popped up. I'm going to X that off because I don't want it. And civil crafts is more than halfway done. Now here's my corruption bubble. And I'm going to put this all the way down and lock it onto 0. And that's costing me a lot of investment points. What's it costing? So 0.45. Okay. Sometimes 0.68. It's always going to change. The more the corruption is, the more I'm going to spend to try to keep it at 0. Alright, so I have crafts. Where'd my crafts go? Here they are. Civil crafts. Tool supply. That's going to be a problem later. Raw materials. So the elites are still pissed. Let's see, what's working on my legitimacy? My central government is all the way up. Faith. Okay, I need faith now. So I'm gonna research I don't want to encourage this stuff. Strains finances. Yeah, it displeases elites. I don't want that. Elite bribery. Oh, I don't really have any money. I don't really want to tax people. I'm going to push for this extraction. And I'm going to colonize Ohio, now that I have 239 gold. Let's colonize Ohio. And I'll put it to the maximum. Yeah, because Quebec's done. Hopefully that's going to give me some more resources. Music. So I developed music. Looks like it came about on its own. So my people are now dancing. Heathens. Well, it's 11% of our population are heathens. And my faith is at 0. So the next step, I think, is going to be trying to get my faith higher. I gotta figure out which one of these policies. None of the policies are for faith. Here's faith. Encourage faith. I'm gonna research that one. Promotes religious practices and converts population to priest class. Generates faith points and strengthens religious institutions. So I need to be careful. I don't want to convert everybody into being a priest. So I'm going to set this to 1.35. And I'm going to see if that helps a little. No, did not. I'm going to turn it up to 5. 5.4 is the best I can get. I wish I could type in a number. Oops. But I can't do that. So 5.79 is where we go. Religious ceremonies or military crafts. I do kind of need to get my military set up. Yeah, I'm going to do military. I do want some tiny little bit of military because I'm worried I might, if I meet somebody and I don't have any military, I'll be screwed. Now look and see what I'm investing in. And, alright, I'm not really investing in anything. Except, yeah, military crafts. It's costing 2.6 to research that. That's fine. My population has gone up to 3.8 million. And I have 6 priests, 1 laborer, 19 peasants, 257 nomads, 20 elites. But the priest is going up. I need to pay attention to that because I don't want too many priests. Oh, what's this? I can zoom out, kinda. Cool. So the population is going down, probably because of the food issue. Looks like Ohio is colonized. I'm gonna wait till I save up about 300 more wealth to colonize a new spot. Okay, I have religious converting, religious ceremonies, and religious monuments. So the converting, let's see, maintenance. If I turn it all the way up, how much maintenance is that going to cost? Yeah, I'm going to do religious conversion, and then I'm going to do encourage faith. I'll turn this down. I think this is going to help my faith more than this one. And I'll remove that, and I'll see. It seems like it's balanced, even though the population is going down. It's going way down. My food's going down. I've got no food. So I'm going to research this granary. I want a granary, store it. That way when I have all this extra food here, I can put it in the granary, I think. So when the food collapses, I don't have to worry about everyone dying. It's almost done. Here it is right here, the granary. And it does cost money to invest in, but I don't have to invest in it. And it looks like it's growing on its own. Good. Okay, awesome. The next thing I want to research, oh, my satisfaction is down all the way to 0. Probably because there's a caste system. Increase legitimacy, increase elite satisfaction, decrease popular satisfaction. Let me look. Yeah, I'll do caste system. I'll upgrade that. Might as well. Now I have companies. And I'm also mining for copper and tin ore again. Well, for the first time. And okay. I'm going to look at my structures. I kind of want smithing. My palace will increase legitimacy. How about settlements? It looks like its settlements is going to come about on its own. I don't want to do that. I'm going to do a common language. I'll do that common language. I'm going to change it to be math. I'm going to invest in mathematics. All the points I put into this common language, lingua franca, it's still in there, but I want mathematics all the way. Mathematics are going to help everything. Yeah, mathematics helps sailing, trade, crafting, and weapons technology. Ooh, weapons technology, right. I need infantry recruitment. That's what I need. It cost me 8 culture points to invest in this. That's fine. Okay, here's my infantry. Bring it down to 1. 1.7. 0.78. No, 1.7 is fine. So now I have an army. No, I don't feel so scared. No research. I'm not going to invest in any of this stuff. I'm going to have just the bare minimum number of troops. It does cost money. Holy Land. Let's, I'm going to make something my Holy Land. Shawanki. Wherever that is. It's probably, oh, Ohio is Shawanki. Ohio is our Holy Land now. All hail our Holy Land, Ohio. I'm going to come over, well, no I'm not. I only have 77 gold. So let's do trade tax. Let's tax the traders. And I just unlocked overland trade, public health. Yeah, because public health is being hurt by overland trade. Probably from sicknesses and stuff being brought in. Trade tax. A tax on trade activities generates wealth based on trade volume. And I'll just keep it how it on its basis value of 5. See how that works. Here's my trade tax. What does it bring me? 0.34 gold. Good. Okay. And I'm going to use that gold to bribe the elites, maybe. These guys are really pissed. A rebellion imminent. Critical stability. Okay, so I just unlocked medicine. Epidemic resistance. The medicine is just folk remedies. My mathematics is still on basic counting. I wonder if I should push this up. It'll cost me 0.6 investment. I'll do it. Let's learn how to count better. And then I will push my lingua franca, this common language, out. Okay, there it is. And the next thing I'm going to do is smithing. And let's see. I don't have any political power. Oh, because my political power is maximum, so I can't. Every time I lose one, I gain another one right away. So I need to use it. So I'm gonna go for not urbanization. Theology? Yeah, I'll do theology. So now I'm smelting copper. And I'm also, my theology is open. It says animistic beliefs. And it is decaying on its own. Outputs for faith. Okay, I don't really want to invest in it. Well, I guess it only costs culture, so I should invest in theology. And religious conversion is all the way. I'll do this religious ceremony. We'll do that one. Okay, so I'm gonna want to have 126 gold. So I'm gonna colonize New York. Put it on maximum. And I now have 6 million people. It's the year 4000 BC. Well, 4080 BC. Now I have organized religion. I'm going to push this up to all of these things here. I need to get this faith up at least by 1 point. Okay, so it does look like maybe I need more priests. The priests are going up. There's 9 of them. Population is pretty stable. It's kind of increasing a little. It looks like the granary did help. Cool. And the granary is at level 6 right now. I unlocked smithing and metallurgy. Okay, now my tool supplies have ran out. So this is what happened in my original run. The tool supplies ran out. And I never figured out how to get tools yet. Now I'm going to look through my policies. I don't really want to encourage anything. I want it to evolve on its own. I don't want any of this stuff. Taxation in kind. Who does it make mad? It burdens the lower class. I don't want to do that either. I'm going to look at my structures, and I'm going to go ahead and build a palace. I don't have any money left. Oh, right, because I'm colonizing New York. No, New York's done. Alright, so that's just expensive. But at least it's a quarter of the way done. I'll leave it how it is. I'm going to research religious grip. What's this? Military crafts. Right, okay. Military crafts goes into army power. Comes from the artisans. And then it goes into military goods, which is at 0. And, right, because the difficulty is pulling the military goods away from it. It's also being drawn in by my infantry. Okay, that's fine. So I did unlock this religious grip. And I'm gonna put this on maximum. I just had to clear my throat, drink some water. Now, the next thing here, I'm starting to get close to a big shift. Oh yeah, I can build things down here in my other areas, like basins, Mississippi, Ohio, and stuff. I can build shit. It looks like it's building on its own. It looks like it's going up real slow. I should push for the ports. Got $38. So here in what, Michigan? I'll do ports, road network, and irrigation, all here. So here's my road network. Here's my ports. Doesn't cost any money once it's already down. Okay. And soon I'll have this irrigation. Wonder if that's going to cost any money to upkeep. And there it is. Nope, I have rating. I unlocked rating first. I'm going to take a look at my mathematics. Simple arithmetic. I can turn investment off on there. That's fine now. Now, rating, basic symbols. That's fine, you can leave that. Basic symbols is alright. And let's see here. I'm going to let my gold stockpile, and I'm going to research Navy trade. So here's my bureaucracy. I just unlocked it, and it's going to cost a lot of money, but I'm actually going to put this on 0. I'm not going to invest it at all. For now, I'm going to try that out. And now corruption, it looks like it's getting harder to hold it back. Naval trade. Awesome. So that'll help somehow. It'll probably help bring in more trade tax. Yeah, so now my trade tax is 1.1. 1.16. Oh, and I can upgrade one of my things. I'm gonna do the cased system. I'll upgrade that. Military ships. I'll keep it on 1. Oh, I can't go back to 1. Whoops. That's fine. 1.36, it'll be good. And I'll put this purple bubble right to the front like this, on the other side of the Seaman class. So now I have naval forces and naval projection. And I'll keep my eye on its cost. I don't want it to cost too much. In fact, I'm going to bring it to 0.12. I'll keep it on 0.12. Okay. It looks like this infantry recruitment is too high. My infantry forces is 0.8, but I wanted a 0.7. I'm going to turn it down to 0.6. I think that will work out better. I'm looking at my military crafts, and it's still a problem. I still don't have tools. My tool supply. See, it comes from smithing, extracting. I don't really want to invest in this stuff. Let's see, is there any growth? I should invest in mathematics. I'll keep investing in mathematics. That way, if I invest in crafting techniques, it'll be whatever. But if I invest in mathematics, it'll push it towards all these other things here. Well, it's not going to push it towards metallurgy or extraction. Neither will writing. What things are connected? I don't know. I think it's still good to do math. And it looks like I'm investing in theology. Oh, right, because I'm investing in all these religious things. But I have plenty of culture points and a lot of money now. I'm going to do markets. I'm going to push for markets. And there's still no rebellion. They got to rebel soon. Maybe they won't. I don't know what's going on with the rebellion aspect of things. Tool shortage, no material, low national unity. That's fine. That's fine. Population's collapsing. It's at 4 million. So now I have urbanization. They are urbanized. Sedatism. So I'll put those like this. And keep the land back this way. Kind of push them, push our bubbles around a little. Like this. What else? What else? It's the year 3310 BC. And I got plenty of money, plenty of culture. I'm going to go and colonize Mississippi. Put it on maximum. Okay, so my infantry forces is going down now. And I still don't have military goods. Military crafts is going down. Alright, I'm going to put some investment in crafting techniques. I still don't have any faith either, but it's getting really close. It's getting really close. And I do have some extra culture points, so I'm going to go for religious monuments. That's going to cost money and culture. And I'm going to try to research the rest of my palace. Maybe that'll help my stability. So I'm spending a lot of money now. I'm spending 15 gold per second or whatever it's calculated for. And it looks like, what was I doing? My palace? Where'd it go? Here it is. Here's my palace. Now, even though I built it, it's going to be expensive to maintain. And that's fine. I'll leave it like this. It says it's costing me 8.4 to invest, but it's really only 0.25 because it's stuck here at 4.99. That's alright. I'm going to leave it there. So now I got my palace. And it should help people be happy, kinda. They're still pissed off. Everything's harder on very hard. Here's all my negative. Elite satisfaction, -12. Food, -90. Let me check my people. There's 4 million of them. It's kind of leveled off. I had a big giant death wave. This number here says approximate population 13,000, but over here says 4 million. So there's something wrong with that number. Court language. Does court language cost anything? Yeah, it costs culture or political points maintenance. That's alright. Are we done colonizing? No, not yet. Mississippi's almost done. It's halfway done. I'll come down to the bottom of my structure list, and I'm going to put roads and ports in all of my territory. So road here in Massachusetts, Mississippi Basin, it's going to have roads. I don't see a port yet. No ports. This should have a port. It does have a port. New York. I'm going to rename it to New York so I know where I'm at. Whoops. Fix there. Okay. So New York. Whoops. Middle class. I now have a middle class. Awesome. The salaried townfolk who keep the offices, schoolrooms, and factory floors of a modern civilization in motion. So you're 2,999, have a middle class, and it looks like they are producing civil goods. Civil goods from civil crafts. So I'm going to go ahead and take crafting techniques down to nothing. Click on civil crafts and put investment on maximum here. Even though it's already at maximum. So it's already at maximum. My tool supplies are now going up. Okay. My crafting techniques is refined implements. I'm going to go for metallurgy. Well, let's do writing. I'll push for writing and mathematics. And I am colonizing. And I still have theology and organized religion, all the religious stuff. All of this is being invested in too. I really need this faith to go. It's almost, see here, it's negative 0.232. A few more points and I'll start to grow to a positive value. So, let's see, what should I unlock? Should try to push for, not philosophy. Philosophy will probably be the opposite of religion. Right? Maybe that's just my bias, personal bias. I'll try it. In the past, philosophy was religion, I think. I guess it depends on the culture. But we're making our own culture. Oh, I found somebody. I found my first rival. The nomads of Asiti. Okay. Well, how much military do they have? They have 1 score. So they just arose. They just popped up. And here's philosophy. Now, philosophy increases culture. Let's see. Philosophy. And it does, philosophy increases theology. Yep, inputs, philosophy. Okay, cool. So I was right and wrong. So I can use philosophy to push theology up. And now it's so close, it's even closer. I just need 0.02 more points and I'll be able to make some profits here. My literacy, elite education. Okay, so I have elite education now and literacy. My literacy is 0.9. So my people are starting to read and write, at least the elites. They're still pissed off though. And my taxes, I'm still getting more, 1.4. I think that trade tax, wonder if I take it from my people. Well, I guess I'd have to because I'm the only one I'm trading with is myself. Which reminds me, I'm going to go colonize this place, Wazahi. Put this on maximum. Now the reason I'm going to colonize this one specifically is because I don't want this new civilization to grow. In fact, I should invade them. While they only have 1 score, at point 2. Should invade them. No military goods. I'm gonna invade. They don't have any military. Good. Alright, let's do it. And it says down here, quiet lands. Both sides have minimal land forces in the area. Relative inactivity. Okay. But I do have some military. So, and I'm going to put this up a little. Put it to 1.7. Because I do have some extra money. So the next battle is still another quiet lands battle. That's fine though. Well, they have another. They're starting to colonize north now. Now I have literature. The development and cultivation of written works, from basic records to complex narratives. Literature contributes to cultural growth and intellectual development. That's going to help my faith too, probably. Yeah, because literature helps philosophy, which helps theology, which helps faith, which now has a positive value. So now it's going up. So now the faith can start to push up my stability, which is going to start to make my elites happier, and then it'll make my legitimacy better. Because right now I'm rejected at 0 legitimacy. But it's whatever. And there's still no battles yet. I ran out of political power. So I'm going to pause it. And now since faith is up, I'm going to take all my investments out of religion. Yeah, I don't want to invest in it at all. And some of it is invested too high, so it'll go back down. And some of it still has room to grow. Like religious grip is still growing, even though there's no investment. Theology is going to go up too. Even if I don't invest in it, it'll still go up. So I'm not going to invest in theology. Now, let's see if I fixed it. Yes. Now I have more political point power. I have tons of money. And battles are still quiet. Probably because I have no military goods. Is that why? Shouldn't be. It says here my military crafts. It's going up, sorta, and I do have some copper. I think it's going up more than it. Because I remember it was at like 3, now it's at 4. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try to do like, I'll make my recruitment really high. And let's see. Court language. Court language is maintenance. I guess that's fine. Popular education and academia have just been unlocked. And I'm going to go ahead and get rid of both of those things. Get rid of academia and popular education. Now, I really want those things, but the reason I got rid of them is because they're going to cost a lot of money. And right now, all my money is being pushed into this military, which I can't get any higher anyway, so that's kind of dumb. So I'm going to put it back down to where it was. I really need more military goods, because my infantry force is only 182. Maybe that's why I can't go over there and attack them. Quiet lands. That's stupid. I wonder how I manipulate that a little bit. Let me... Let's see, what am I looking for? Missile recruitment. Let's get some missiles. Bow and arrow guys. That might help. Because this invasion is not working at all. Even though I have military. Now I have luxury goods. So I'm going to put my missile recruitment down at point... the lowest I can get it. 0.78. Okay. Put this up here, the purple ball, up towards the front. And let's see. Move these around. Soldier class can go up. Missile forces can go here. And hopefully, I'll get some missiles. And I unlocked luxury crafts. And luxury goods. But there's still no movement for the elite satisfaction, or legitimacy, or stability. All those things are still very low. And no rebellions. Maybe the army system's broken. I'm gonna keep pushing and find out. So, a lot of the political power is being spent on assimilation into here. And I'm almost done. I'll keep that going. Maybe it... yeah, I don't know. I have a positive flow of both my money and my political power, so that's good. More quiet lands. No military. My civil crafting is up. Military crafts. Oh, you know what? This whole time I could have invested in there. We're a coast people that avoids war. Yes. Thank you. Military crafts. I'm going to put this on maximum and I'm going to invest in it. Which I should have been doing this whole time. And I'm going to go ahead and take mathematics and writing. I'll take these down. So mathematics is now on geometric principles, and writing is up to pictographs. Okay, so my military crafts, it's at 5.8. I have it set to maximum, and it's rising. And my tool supplies are low. I don't have any anymore. And I get tool supplies by... where do they come from? I'm still not sure where tools come from. It's whatever. Let's do... cultural assimilation, maybe. No, that'll cost money. I'm gonna get these. I want to get my political points and wealth up so I can colonize something else. So I'm gonna focus on that. So my military crafts is going into weapon technology. I have iron weapons. Iron weapons, tribal warriors, and throwing weapons. Yeah, I'll push this financial institutions. It's almost done, so I'll pop it in here. So now we have financial institutions. Oh, that's going to give me plus 100 gold. Oh, I spend political power and I get gold from it. Okay, I'm going to leave this alone. I'll let it grow on its own. Organized system for storing and tracking wealth. From ancient granary records to complex banks, these institutions manage valuable resources. Cool. I'm gonna upgrade Ohio. Upgrade the Ohio Holy Land. And there's popular riots. Alright, so I guess I can go ahead and try to ask them for peace, a peace treaty. Something like that. Are they going to... Well, that's going to cost a lot. And they don't want peace. Okay. You don't want peace? Fine. Quiet lands. Oh, now I have no infantry. My infantry's gone. So I'm going to change this to 1.8. This one is 1.8. And, yeah. There's no infantry. Alright, well, I'm going to ignore that part. And I'm going to do... I have a little bit of money. Some culture. So I'm going to colonize over here. I'm going to go into Wabanaki. That's like Maine, probably. Like Maine. I think that would be Maine. Maybe it's too far north. It's the year 2010 BC. What else could I invest in here for civil goods? Probably smithing. Well, smithing uses tools. Extraction uses tools. Luxury crafts uses tools. Civil crafts, it uses tools. So I'm going to not invest in civil crafts. But I definitely want to continue to invest in military crafts. I got to push that up. And I'm going to look and see... Academia. Let me check my academia. Right. It wants to go up. That's fine. I don't need that yet. Well, yeah, I'm not going to invest in it. I'm going to go 1. I'm going to bring it up to just 1. I can't just have it on 0. It's the same thing with popular education. I'll put this up to like 1 like this. I got enough points to invest. And let's see, the colonization's done. I've colonized over there. Let's I'll go right down the coast. Now I'll do this one. Senacomac. Comaka. I'm going to do cultural assimilation. It's going to cost money. Well, no, I'm not. I need my money for my... Yeah, cultural assimilation. That would be smart. Because I got a lot of different cultures in here. I got 20% heathens. And 65% foreign culture. So here's cultural assimilation right here. I'm not going to invest in it. I'll just leave it how it is. And it's going to bring all of these regions here. It's going to change their foreign population. Yeah, there. See? Now the foreign population is going down. So pretty soon, all of these new places I've colonized are going to be Michiganders. Still no fighting. I don't have any army. My military crafts is up to 7.9. It's from smelted copper. Yeah, it's taken smelted copper. It's taking civil goods. Now here's my, if I look at my military goods here, it just says difficulty, negative 0.90. So that's why I don't have any weapons. Everything else is looking pretty good, except that everyone's mad. There are riots, so I do have riots going on here. Well, I did. Oh, it looks like the riots are over now. Awesome. So you're 1760 BC. I'm going to push for civil entertainment. %62% colonize, left to colonize over here. And let's see, I could probably start to invest in writing and reading, writing, and math again. Get these a little higher. My philosophy is at moral reasoning. It has natural growth. Civil entertainment. Here we go. So I'm going to keep it on 5, and I'm going to put maximum investment. And it'll be 0.5. Okay. Yeah, I'll just leave it there. Hopefully that helps make people a little happier. The elites are almost there. Right now they're at negative 0.09. A few more points and they'll be better. My faith is at 14. Now my faith is up to 14, so that's awesome. Am I investing in anything that I don't want to? Let's see. My palace is expensive. My civil entertainment is also there. But it's mostly just going for colonizing, so that's fine. More land, the better. And as soon as I'm done colonizing, I'm going to go right for somewhere else too. I got enough points. Probably just start right now. Appalachia. Colonize the Appalachian Mountains. Oops. Oh yeah, I messed up the map. As soon as you open the map, you can't. Oh, there we go. Fixed it. So if you zoom in, you can zoom into this one here, and when you zoom out, if you get to this spot, you zoom out again, it turns into the globe. You didn't used to do that. And now I have a new civilization, Hibernia. They're next to me, way up to the north. Oseti. I'm going to see if they want to do a peace agreement. They do not want to do a peace agreement. That's fine. Whatever. And I'm starting to build my military forces now. Now I do have some infantry and some missile units. So it's growing. Good. If I can get both of these to the number 1, that might be what triggers the attacks. But we'll see. We'll just keep going. And that new civilization, I think, is... Oh, it's probably over on the other side over here, where the boats are headed to. You can see like a ghost boat. Yeah. Cool. And I think the colonization is probably almost done. Son of a bitch. There we go. Let's see, 13% left. Oh, and I found some more nomads too. Sarmatia. The nomads of Sarmatia. Okay, I'm still the highest. I still have the biggest score. Which I think is crazy. I figured that I would have met somebody with a higher score than me. Still, okay. So these numbers won't change. These are the same numbers. So as soon as I overcome these numbers, it won't be so hard. It's only hard until I overcome the numbers. Once I overcome the number and get used to it and fall into it like a comfortable zone, then it won't matter. So the tool supply is going down again. I don't even know where they're coming from. Like, why don't, like, where does it even come from? I have no idea. But it's fine. We have 1.3 missiles, 1.3 infantry. I have massive troubles. As stability reaches records low, a storm of crisis engulfs the nation, plunged into chaos. Let me light this. Whoops. Plunged into chaos. Civil order collapses as food shortages, deserting soldiers, and widespread panic grip society. The very foundation of government, culture, and faith are shaken, while trade grinds to a halt. Okay. That's fine. I don't think that's that big of a deal. I'm still on the top of the list, so it can't be that bad. Private land. Okay, so now my people can own private land. Private land, owned agricultural land, represents a balance between state, elite, and common ownership. So hopefully that's going to help everyone be a little happier. Give everybody a house. There's some real science behind that. If you give everybody a house, they won't rebel. Research in the 50s. We sent a house to the Soviet Union, and we put a washer machine inside of it and a refrigerator and stuff, and we said this is what everyone has, and trying to like get everyone to show them that it's better. Quiet land still, and I'm losing my infantry, and I'm losing my missile. It says no casualties. Say victory and defeat and victory. Huh. I'll get there. Eventually something will push over and I will be able to take them. Wonder if I could like... No. My colonization's over. Slow assimilation. Right, because I started colonizing Appalachia, which is probably going to be a lot harder to colonize because it has mountains. That's fine though. I don't care. It'll bring these numbers up. Wild reserve, mineral deposits. See how it's going? It's going up because I'm colonizing. That's what I think. So that over here in Appalachia, there's more iron. Looks like there's a lot more rare stone reserves. I think that's what that means. And like tin, I don't have any tin. I need to go find some tin. So my civil crafts, I have primitive, basic, and copper. Now I've ran out of tools. Oh, I have a battle. I finally have a battle. And oh, when I open up the screen here, it pauses. Yeah. So I had a battle, and it looks like they have... Somebody's passed me. So what happened? How is that? Nothing happened from it? Oh, I own 10% of their land now. Cool. Yeah, so I am taking it. Oh no, I lost it. So that was exciting. I finally had that happen. Popular riots. My people are rioting. Widespread discontent erupts into violent protests with angry mobs and burning buildings across the nation. Have fun. Alright, my tool supplies are going back up. Oops, what's this? I'm not gonna. I don't want peace. I want to push. My legitimacy, all my satisfaction, stability are all at 0. Attacker at land supremacy. So we're fighting. They have 21 infantry. Holy shit. Okay, so I need to bring mine up. Wow. So am I going to lose? Attack land. 3% chance of land. 3% chance. Let's do attack. Yep, I'm losing. Okay. That's fine. Oh no, I'm kicking their ass. Look at the casualties. It says I have 800 and they have hundreds of thousands. That doesn't make any sense though. With overwhelming force, the attacker dominates the battlefield. Superior numbers and position allow for aggressive tactics. Yeah, okay. Okay, that makes sense. Well, now that I got all my shit here cranked up to top notch, put all that up there. I'm going to go ahead and I'm not going to... Oh, wait, no, yeah, I'll keep doing that. That's fine. Now I have 19 soldiers. So here's another battle. And... looks like... I can't tell who's winning. A massive all-out confrontation. Right. Capital battle. It's a battle for my capital. And I still have bowmen. I have missiles. Okay, so I just have to build my military back up. So I need more gold. Let's see, I'm going to pause it. I'm going to go to my palace. Palace is using... the slow assimilation is using 0.70 gold. Is it... how finished is it? I'm going to turn this off. Turn it to 0. That way I can not spend any maintenance on this colony. Put more maintenance into my military. And then I'm going to take my palace. Well, I don't want to change that. Civil entertainment. Yeah, let's turn civil entertainment down to 1. And then I'll see how that goes. And they took my capital. Oh man. Okay, so I do not own Michigan anymore. It's fine though, whatever. Let's see how we can get out of this predicament. We need to retake our homeland. We've been kicked out. We've turned into refugees. We're still second place, and we're still worth more than them. So if I can... well, so I don't need my palace anymore, I guess. Why would I want my palace? I don't even have a homeland to put it in. So I'll turn investment off on that one. We'll get this thing down, tear it down. Well, that's going to take a while. That's probably stupid. I'll just leave it like this. Actually, I just turned investment off. I'll let it decay on its own. Whatever. Yeah, so now I'm spending 0.24. Good. And so yeah, most of my money is going into my military. Now I have 17 and 19. And I want to invade them. I want my land back. Army power, 108. This guy has 78. This one has 3. So 108. What does 108 mean? Where is mine? Power projection, 50. So I need my power projection to be higher than 108. Okay, good. That's at 100, and infantry recruitment's at 100. I haven't really researched anything new, so I'm gonna do maybe mercenaries. No. A policy aimed at redirecting civil production to military needs. The Army's takeover of industry is not a popular policy, but can provide effective and even strengthens our expertise in this area. So I might do this one. Let's see, let me look at these other ones. I don't want tribal as tribunals, monuments. I could do a tribunal. Well, I'm in the middle of war. That's dumb. I'm gonna do training ground. Let's get training grounds open. That way I can train my units. That way they'll be a little bit better. Land battle. Okay, so here I am. We're fighting. I have 87 power projection, 34 infantry, and 36 missiles. And let's see here. How do I tell who's losing and who's winning? I can't really tell. I'm gonna pick, so here's a new one. I'm gonna do military discipline and obsessed with gold. That sounds good. And it looks like they won up here. Pillaging campaign. Yeah, I'm getting my ass kicked. And they won that one too. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So here's my training grounds. And I can't really afford to maintain it. I can't afford to maintain shit. I'm gonna put my taxes all the way up to maximum. It'll give me a little more money. I can build my army faster. And they are attacking another land battle. Where did my training ground go? Here it is, training grounds. Yeah, now I can put this maximum training grounds up. Train those warriors. Discipline. I put discipline all the way up too. Thank you. I'm gonna do a land battle. And hopefully I'll win. Power projections going down. And they are having an intellectual boom. Awesome. Well, how else could I push this even further? Alright, I'm going to do the whole military... Oh, I can't do that now. Oh, now I have an intellectual boom. Okay. I'm going to do a naval blockade. I do have navy. I should turn my navy ships up to maximum. Yeah, I'll do a naval blockade. So I don't know if they have any boats or not. We'll see. Oh, looks like I'm gonna die. Alright, I'm gonna do military requisitioning. And... oops. They're pillaging me. And it looks like their empire just exploded. So now they're successionists. Okay. Total war economy. I'll do that one. So we're now in a total war economy. And we're fighting these battles, but I'm not sure how to tell who's winning and who's losing until afterwards. I can see I lost 160,000. They've lost 98,000. Okay, so it looks like I lost. I'm not even at war with the successionists, so I can't declare for Michigan back. We'll do another land battle over here in Wabanaki. I wonder why my social program keeps flipping like that. My central government. Where's my central government at? It is here, central government. So what's pulling it away? Self-decay, 0.13. Religious grip, 5. Oh, it's because I'm running out of culture. I don't have any political points. So I need to take my political points out of discipline. I think that's what's killing me. I'll take it out of discipline. No investment. Military requisitioning, corruption, mathematics and writing. Let's take investments off mathematics and writing. Will that help? Yes. So now I have a positive inflow. And the Empire of Quebec has just risen. And I'm going to do something crazy. I'm going to declare war against Quebec. Yes. Okay. And we're going to invade. I'll invade back into Michigan. Because I don't think Quebec, on the list here, they have 18 points. So I think that's a good chance to hit them. Let's do a land battle. I have 32 infantry, 32 missiles, and 94 army power projection. Battle in Ohio. I'll do active defense. Yeah, because they're coming in, they're fighting me. That's fine though. I have a lot of extra money. What should I use my money for? I'm gonna do... not discipline. I don't need any more recruitment. Army quota. What's this? Noble officers. Traditional military leaders from noble families, while their command may not be tactically refined, their presence maintains support. So that'll push up discipline. It's going to cost six coins though. I can't do that. Mercenaries. I'll hire mercenaries. Mercenary recruitment. That could work out. And I'll put it on 100. Foreign legions. See what that costs. It costs 10. Okay, that's too much. I'll put it down to 10. So this is going to be called regular cohorts. And I'll do that. And that's going to push my army power projection up. Where'd it go? Let's see. Infantry, soldiers. Revanchelism. A nationalist movement driven by the desire to restore lost glory. Oh yeah, that's the one. I'll do a capital battle. So let's go and fight. Well, that's for my capital. So this is probably our last battle. And yeah, that's it, I think. Let's see if we win. Revanchism. That's the one. This movement here wants to take our capital back. I thought that I just I'm gonna pause it. What did I just unlock? What did I just research? It's up here. Bronze. I now have bronze. Maybe that's too little too late. Okay, let's do another capital battle. Infantry. Oh, mercenaries. Right. Yeah, I don't have any money left. It's all mostly going to mercenaries. But mercenaries cost 7. If I can get that 7 down to a 2, it should be good. 11% chance of victory, which is low, but better than nothing. I'll do a land battle. And they are fighting me. Yeah, I can't see that. Land battle. My missiles are growing, so my forces are growing even though we're fighting. So that's good. Did I win or did I lose? It looks like I won because I didn't lose any land. And I can't invade. I guess I'll have to invade somewhere. Let me pause it, go to my diplomacy. So I'm not at war. Who am I at war with? Let me see here. So I'm at war with Sarmata, right? I'm at war with the state of Hibernia. Right? Where does it say? Let me see. Diplomacy. Right, so I'm at war with these nomads. Right, but if I click here, I can't invade. I don't think I'm invading here because I'm not touching it. I could invade here, but I'd have to declare war. Oh, because this place isn't colonized, so I'm technically not touching anybody. Okay. Alright, so I'm stuck here. So I want my colony to go a little bit. Let's push it all the way up. I want that colonized. If that can be finished, then I can attack into Ohio before they get too strong. You know, all my points are being pushed into this territory here. And it's just barely halfway finished. My population is 7 million, so it's actually a lot. My food is going down. Yeah, because I'm losing land, so my arable land is only at 77 now. I want to say that before it was 150, but since I lost all this land now, it's back to 77, 78. That's because I'm colonizing here. Yeah, so I have less resources than I did to begin with, but my technology is to a point where I'm still doing better than I was over here. And it's the year 440 BC. So we're 400 years away from Jesus being born. And I have my theology is ritual traditions. Ritual traditions. Oof, cottonmouth is killing me. Smoking too much. Elite meddling. Dissatisfied elites are extruding undue influences across the nation, manipulating policies for personal gain. That's alright. It's bringing their satisfaction up. I don't care about the rest of this. Okay, so I am colonized. And it looks like they just took this nation to the north of me. So I'm going to wait till this battle's over. Then I'm going to invade. And I have 74 power projection. So it's going down. It's probably going down because I'm running out of money. Training grounds. Yeah, so I'll take So the training grounds, turn that off. How much was I spending? Wasn't spending that much. We'll bring it down to 50 for probably 30. Bring it down to 30. Okay. And what else am I spending a lot of money on? My palace, of course. Popular education. Alright, so academia, get rid of that. Same with popular education. Get rid of that. They don't need those. Elite education is fine. My literacy is 15. No. Literacy is 0. Nobody can read. That's fine, you don't need to read. You need to learn how to fight. And alright, it's either now or never. If I go to New York, I can come right to Michigan from there. Let's do it. Go here. I have a bigger navy. Oh, I have a bigger army. They have a way bigger navy. Wait a minute. Army projection 73. Army projection 342. Holy shit. Okay, so never mind. So I need, let's see, what am I spending all my money on? Military forces. They're nomads at 93. Power projection. You know what? I'm just gonna try. Let's invade, and yes. And I'm gonna do a capital battle. We'll see how this works out. They're losing more than I am. They have 50,000 casualties. I have 39. And I've ran out of infantry. And my power projection is being pushed down to 0. Okay. So up here when it says enemy casualties, I think this is mine. And the other side that just says casualties, it might just be theirs. I'm getting stomped. It's fine though. What's my population? 2 million. So there's 2 million people. It's a lot less than it was. Getting down. I'm gonna stop trying to get rid of corruption. So corruption, I'm gonna turn investments off. Because I don't care if there's corrupt now. And let's do, I guess I can't really win any of them. Let's do pillaging. See what happens. A little better than having a direct fight, I guess. The population is still dropping like a rock, down to 2 million. And you can see on the map that their territory is growing. Okay, so it's spread. I have one more territory left. And they're fighting. I'm still, let's see, I'm 3rd place now. I have 255 points. I'm making money. And my power projection is growing again. Maybe I should, what do my population consist of? Mostly nomads. Oh, what happened? I think I lost. That's the first time I've lost. Your civilization got absorbed by your enemy empire of Shawanaki. The remains of your civilization will be unearthed 10 years later. The ruins of religious monuments. Your civilization will be remembered for these discoveries. The invention of writing. Oh, here's my graph. Alright, so let's turn population off. I'm going to look through all my stuff. Agriculture. Agriculture techniques, amber deposits, amber jewelry, arable land. So right here is when I started to lose, when I got power hungry. Artisans, bronze. You know what I want to look at is tools. Where's my tools? Because it's not that I don't have tools, it's that I was using more tools than I could make, but it was still going up, I think. Let's see, A, B, C, D, F, G, L, M. Here, tool supply. Nope, it was down. 0. What about tool use? No tool use? Theology. Let's see, civil crafts. Okay. Civilian goods. No ivory. Coastline, companies, copper. I should play a new game. I'll play on easy, and I'll see if I can conquer the world. I had 1 intellectual boom, 2 massive troubles, and 2 riots. Ton of battles that I lost. Here's my writing. This is when I invented writing. I invented writing before anybody else. So that was a plus. There's a bonus, right? My wild reserves. That's when I lost Michigan. Urbanization, training grounds, trade tax. I don't care about that. Assimilation. Here's the assimilation events. Smelted copper, smithing. I just turn everything on. That's it. That's my episode, and I lost. Better luck next time, right? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.